Well, here we are, Spring Hill elections, and let me just say, first of all, that I really am proud of the people here tonight. One of the biggest things that we're experiencing in Spring Hill is really the lack of participation in this process. So we're hoping that something like this will continue to open the doors for people like yourself to get involved and for us to hopefully answer the questions that you have for us. My name is Mayoral, and I've been here for 14 years. A lot of you have heard this. I have been a successful realtor, developer, restaurant owner, and we eventually was a part of the Merchants of Spring Hill that turned into the current Chamber of Commerce. I did sit on the Chamber of Commerce board, and most recently was a catalyst for the formation of the Spring Hill Historic Commission. It is my desire to see Spring Hill prepare for the future, to be able to put together a comprehensive master plan that involves everyone here in the formation of this comprehensive master plan that will take us to the next 10, 15 years. Question?
Okay, the first question for all of the candidates will be to tell us what led you to run for this position and why do you feel you're the best candidate for the mayor's position?
Okay. I would say the reason why I'm up here today is as a realtor developer and a citizen of Spring Hill, I have seen the frustration in the eyes of the people when it comes to the lack of planning, particularly when it came to the historic aspect of our city. We are a geographically disconnected city, and it caused us to have problems with our identity. I believe that my passion for preserving the historic aspect of Spring Hill is very, very important. I also believe that it's only in the comprehensive master plan that we put together that we will have total control over what we do for our future. And I believe that my expertise, if you will, when it comes to dealing with the land and its uses, I will be a good candidate for that position.
And our next candidate will be Cindy Joe.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming. I want to thank Alderman Dinwiddie for taking the time to put this together. Any opportunity that can afford you a glimpse into who we are and what we can do for this community is certainly an advantage to us all. Thank you also to Local 1853 for providing this venue. They have been so generous to the Chamber of Commerce over the years, and this is a fantastic facility, and I appreciate their generosity. And lastly, Justin, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I think you're going to be a fantastic moderator, and appreciate you coming tonight. For those of you who had not had the opportunity to meet, my name is Cindy Jobe. My husband is Scott Jobe, and he's here with me tonight somewhere. He always gets embarrassed when I introduce him. His face turns red. There he is. I could find him with a red face in the crowd. I will answer, Justin, your question in my introduction, if you will. Scott and I moved here about 4 years ago, and we were amazed with this city and the potential that this city has. It was a diamond in the rough, if you will. I lived in Brentwood for many years and sort of never really was familiar with Spring Hill, so we have been enamored, and we decided that we were going to raise our little girl Jessica here for years to come. We're both small business owners. I've been very involved in the Chamber of Commerce for 3 years, and we've been very active in bringing the hospital to our community. So when you ask why did I run, well, it just seems as an extension sort of my community service and my commitment my husband and I have to this community. Qualifications, I think, are the thing that is going to sort of stick out as we sort of weigh what candidate and what leader is going to lead us in the coming years. I think that's kind of where I stand apart from the other gentlemen. Now, you will all agree as you hear us talk that we have passion for this community, and that is undoubtedly something that you can't dispute. But what is very different is our visions, our goals, our ideas, and our backgrounds. And I think that ultimately that's what it will come down to in our qualifications, because we're a very different city than we were in the year 2000. next 10 years. It's going to take a great deal of planning, and I think I've got the municipal background from having worked with the TML and representing 341 cities in the state of Tennessee. And I believe I can bring some of my qualifications to the table, and I think in turn that will benefit Spring Hill. Thank you very much again for the opportunity.
Michael Jennings?
Thank everybody for coming. My name is Mike Dinwiddie. Thank the other candidates for showing up, and Dustin, thank you for moderating. I've been married for 9 years. My wife and 2 beautiful children are in the audience, Alicia, Jacqueline, and 5 years old and 4 years old. My wife is Nettie Duarte, and I have a beautiful family that I'm very, very happy to be the father of and be a part of. I had several different careers over the past 5-10 years or so. I'm professionally trained as a pilot, and I spent about 3 years as a corporate charter pilot flying many people around the state and the region. The economy turned bad on us a couple of years ago, and pilots and bad economies don't get along so well, so I stopped flying and started a recording studio, which also doesn't get along too well with bad economies, so it was going from the frying pan into the fire, and we've just now gotten to the point where we're taking that studio and turning it into a record label, and next week we'll be recording our first artist, who was a multi-platinum artist back in the 70s and 80s, so we're pretty excited about that, to get that label launched, and we expect some great things out of that. The reason I'm running for office is because I've been an alderman for 2 years. I'm the only candidate that has any experience as an elected official in helping run a city. And in the paper, I guess one of my candidates a long time ago in the paper said that we need to get someone in there who is not on a learning curve. And I appreciate that endorsement, because it is going to take a huge learning curve to be the mayor. To go from alderman to mayor, as our current mayor can tell you, is a learning process in and of itself. So not having any experience going to mayor is going to be that much harder. And so I would greatly appreciate your support in the upcoming election, and I hope that helps answer the question as to why I decided to run.